All right, guys, what's up? What's up? What's up? We are live on Facebook. We're over here. We are live on Instagram over here. We are doing it big tonight. For those of you that are catching this on the replay, what's going on tonight, guys? And for those of you that are catching this live right now, what's up? And for everybody watching right now, I want you to go ahead and share the shit out of this live. Share it. Share it. I belong to about, I don't know, 30 to 40 online work from home, online marketing, affiliate marketing, network marketing groups. And I'm going to share it to every single one, guys, because what I got to tell you tonight is going to blow your mind. All right, like I said, if you saw the post earlier this morning that I posted, I said that I was on the phone, on a call last night with Eric Worre, and he broke down these 10 principles when it comes to promoting, and I'm going to give them to you all, guys, because this blew my mind. It absolutely blew my mind when I saw some of these principles, and I was thinking like how much sense these actually made. How much sense these actually made. So let's just jump right into it, all right, guys? So if you want to take notes, that's cool. If you don't, that's cool too. But listen, when it comes to marketing, guys, for those of you that are out there and you're marketing, when it comes to marketing, there are people out there that announce things, right? They're the announcers. When it comes to marketing, there are people out there that invite you to everything. They're the inviters. And then there are the promoters, all right? Promoters, guys, for those of you watching right now, promoters are the ones that make all the money. Elon Musk, he's a promoter. Jeff Bezos, he's a promoter. Grant Cardone, he's a promoter. All right? These are all great promoters, and they all make a shitload of money, guys. So listen, if you're promoting a product, a service, an offer, an idea, your business, you have to become the ultimate promoter. All right? And what I'm going to give you tonight is I'm going to give you 10 principles that you need to become an ultimate promoter. All right? So, number one, guys, number one is make a decision. Make a real decision. You have to decide that this is going to happen, okay? In the biggest of ways. It's going to happen. I don't care how it happens. I don't care. But it's got to happen. You got to make that decision, all right? So that is number one. Make a decision. Number two, all right, is write down your goals. Very, very important to write down your goals, guys. Not just any goals, guys. And these goals have to be so outrageous. They have to be so big that somebody will, look at you and ask you if you're crazy. All right. They almost have to be unattainable. All right. These goals have to be big. Like, I'm gonna, Gary Vee always talking about how he's gonna own the New York Jets one day. That's a crazy, crazy goal. And I'm pretty sure he writes down his goals every single day, guys. So make sure you write down your goals every single day. I write my goals down every single day right here in this book right here. All right. So I write those goals down every single day. I write them down in the morning and I write them down at night for the next day. All right. So that's number two. Number three is you have to publicly declare it. All right. And for those of you that are watching, this right here, this is the rough one. This is a little rough. This is a little rough. You know what I'm talking about. You have to be willing to publicly humiliate yourself to move forward. You have to be willing to be embarrassed and tell the whole world about it, okay? That goal that's so big, you have to be, you got to be able to tell everybody about it. It makes no sense keeping it to yourself. So when it comes to fruition, you could be like, "Oh, I told you so. I told you so." Right? So you got to be able to take embarrassment, public humiliation. All right? That's number three. Number four is you have to be committed. All right? Let's see who we got going on tonight. Let's see. All right. What's going on? Hey, let me just check over here on these comments on Instagram. All right. We got Jay. We got Ray. We got going on. What's going on, guys? All right. So, like I said, number 4, you have to be more committed. Be committed than anyone else in the whole wide world. You have to be committed, even though you have to be nobody can be more committed than you. All right. And what that's what's that gonna show you, and that's what's gonna prove to people, is that you are so committed, and that's gonna actually pull people into you. All right, that's gonna attract people to you because they're gonna want to share your vision. Right, you have that vision. By being that committed, it's going to show people, wow, this guy's really committed. I like what he's about. I like his vision, and they're gonna rock with you guys. All right. Number 5, guys. Number 5. You need to make it fun. Make it fun, guys. You know, every time I come on and do a live video, I always have fun. All right, because I'm able to be myself in front of my audience. All right, you guys come on here and you watch me and you enjoy the content, and I enjoy making it because I make it fun. All right, this should not be like pulling teeth. All right, you have to create a sense of excitement around it. Make it fun for everybody. Make it fun for your whole team. All right, that's number 5. Number 6 is adventure, adventure, adventure. All right, so what I like to equate this to is like when you have your team. All right, let's get crazy. You know, let's get crazy. Let's do something no one else has done before. Let's do something no one else thinks that we can do. Let's break all the records. When you're talking to your team, you got to take them on that adventure with you. All right? You gotta be able to promote and tell people this is what you're gonna do. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna, do something nobody else has ever done before. I'm gonna do something nobody else thinks I can do. I'm gonna break all the records. You know, you gotta self-promote. All right? So that's number 6. Number 7 is you need to have a game plan. All right? You can't get out there and promote and not know what the hell you're doing. You can't get out there and promote and just try to wing it. You got to have a game plan. You got to have a strategy on how you're going to get to these big-ass goals. Right? You got to be able to reverse engineer these crazy goals that you have. You got to be flexible with your game plan as well. Okay? Because from time to time, that game plan will pivot, and you got to be able to pivot with it. You know? When they call a play in the NFL, they call a particular play, but what the defense gives the offense, there's 5 different variations of that one play. 5, 6, 7 different variations of that one play, because sometimes the defense reads it and you got to pivot. You got to be able to pivot. It's all part of being an entrepreneur, guys. All right? So that's number 7. Number 8 is make a campaign. What I mean by making a campaign is very simple. All right, a campaign should be more interesting than a business plan. All right, you have to be able to take this out, give this to your list, get them together, and make it short. Make it no more than 1 week. All right, so I'll give you an example of a campaign. It's like, okay, guys, over the next 3 days, I'm going to be talking about how to turn a prospect into a buyer. You know, something along these lines, right, for a campaign. And then you got to go ahead and give that to your list and let your list know, hey, listen, for the next 3 days, let your team know, hey, listen, for the next 3 days, I'm going to be giving you information about how to turn a prospect into a buyer. All right. What the purpose of a campaign is to refocus your team. All right. Refocus the people that are following you, because sometimes they lose vision, and you have to refocus them and you have to bring them in. All right, so that's number 8. Number 9 is you got to be able to tell stories. Storytellers, man. I'm pretty sure you guys have all heard this before. Facts sell, stories tell, right? There's something powerful about a story. I think it's because people can relate to it. People can, put themselves in your shoes, and if you're able to tell a story, that's going to make you more of an attractive person. All right, and also, if you don't have a story, You can use testimonials. All right, like I've been posting team testimonials for the offer that I'm showing right now, which is Profits Passport. Right, every day people are making money. I'm showing this one making money. I'm showing that one making money. I'm showing myself making money, and I'm showing it because I'm just showing what's possible. I'm telling a story. I'm showing that, a lot of people out here right now are looking for opportunities to make money because of the whole COVID, and all because of they've gotten laid off in their job, and they're on permanent layoff, and their job is no longer available. So I'm showing them that it's possible to make money online, because a lot of them are looking to gravitate online. And if you are actually looking right now for an opportunity, or you're looking to gravitate and build an online business, make sure you DM me, and I'll be more than happy to give you the details. But it's about those stories, guys, all right? So make sure you're able to tell a good story. People are attracted to good stories. Number 10, and the last one is verbal commercial, all right? People are going to ask you about your service. People are going to ask you about why they should join you. Why should I sign up with you? Okay? What is it about your opportunity that's better than this opportunity? You got to have this planned out in your head like a commercial. All right? There's a commercial that comes on from time to time here in New York, and it's for an injury attorney, Celino and Barnes. And it's a commercial that's always in my head because it's a jingle, right? And for those of you that actually know what I'm talking about, I'm not going to do the jingle, but you guys know exactly what I'm talking about, and I know that's what it is. So listen, your message has to matter, guys. When somebody comes here, you got to have that verbal commercial that's ready to go in your head. The purpose of a commercial or an ad is to inform somebody about exactly what the product does, what the product is, how the product works. And you got to be able to spit that off. 1, 2, 3. Because listen, here's the deal. If you got to sit there and you got to promote something, you got to promote an opportunity and say exactly how great it is, or you got to promote yourself and tell people how great you are, or what the benefit of joining you is, as opposed to joining somebody else. And then they're going to ask you questions, and you can't spin off. You're going to be in a little bit of trouble there, guys. All right. So those are the 10 secret sauce secrets when it comes to promoting. Listen, guys, follow these principles, and I'm telling you right now, you got to build a huge audience. And actually, you know what I want to do right now? For those of you that are watching on Instagram, and for those of you that are watching live right now and on the replay on Facebook, what I want to do right now is I want to challenge each and every single one of you to do a live, right? And I want you to do a live about something that you learned tonight, something you didn't know, and something that you want to improve on. And then I want you to turn around, and I want you to tag me. Tag me in that post, or even write a post. You don't have to go live. I know that's a big step for a lot of you guys. I understand, I get it. But listen, write a post. Write a post about something you learned tonight. Go ahead, tag me in the post. I want to see who's really about it. All right? I want to see who's really about it, who's really down to be on my team. All right? Because I'm an action taker, and I want to be people on my team to be action takers. That's what I'm looking for. All right, guys. So make a post, tag yourself. Tag me in your post, and we'll take it from there, guys. All right. So listen, this is what I'm gonna do for you guys. I'm gonna give you some bonuses. I'm gonna give you some bonus tonight. I'm gonna give you a couple more. All right. I'm gonna give you a couple more tips than the 10 I just gave you. The 10 I gave you right now is worth money. Is worth money. All right? But I want you guys to be great. I want you guys to be great promoters. All right? So I'm going to give you a couple more principles. All right? So we did 10. I'm going to give you number 11. Number 11 is you got to be a problem solver. All right? In order to be a great promoter, you have to be able to solve problems. Yours and others. All right, and you got to be able to solve problems fast and not dwell on them. All right. The bigger the problem, the bigger the paycheck. All right, and you want to start with the problems that your prospects have in their mind. That's where you want to start, guys. Very, very important. You want to start where the prospects are having problems in their mind, the problems to get started, the problems to follow through, the problems continue. They're going to come to you with all these problems, and I'm pretty sure for a lot of you that are seasoned and been doing this for a while, when you first got started, you had the same exact problems. Okay? So you know how to get over those problems. You know how to solve those problems. Be able to solve those problems for your prospects, for the people that join in your team. All right, guys? Very, very important that you're able to do that. All right? When you solve somebody's problems, it's kind of like the law of reciprocity. You solve somebody else's problems, they're willing to thank you. And it's usually monetarily. All right? They're going to join your team and they're going to be able to run through walls for you. Why? Because you solved the problem for them. They had a problem, you solved it. Let me thank this guy. Trust me when I tell you, this is the way it works, guys. Comment down below for those of you that are watching right now that know exactly what I'm talking about. All right? What do we got there? That is number 11. All right, we're about to move on to number 12, guys. Number 12 is repetition. I'm really not going to go much into this. All right, wash, rinse, and repeat. For those of you that like I said, it's repetition. You're doing something over and over and over and over again to where it becomes a habit, to where it becomes second nature. And this is how you get it. This is how you're going to be able to develop muscles, right? And you're going to be able to use those muscles 1, 2, 3. All right. So that's repetition, guys. Number 13 is recognition. You better recognize. All right. Recognition for all people that say yes to your offer. Recognition for all people on your team that step up as a leader. All right, you are recognizing these people and you're giving them the shout out. That's what they're here for. That's what matters, guys. It's the shout out. All right, from a leader that's showing recognition to somebody on their team, showing recognition to somebody that joined them. And I know a lot of people, a lot of you guys out there that have your own groups. You do it. Welcoming members. That's recognition. This is going to show people that you recognize them and people will gravitate to you. All right. It's human nature, guys. All right. It is human nature to want to be recognized. That's a fact, guys. It's psychology. And when I heard this, I said, these were one of those things when I heard this. I said, holy shit, that makes just so much sense. It's human nature to want to be recognized. As children, we want to be recognized, As adults, as teenagers, we want to be recognized, for a job well done. This is going to make people gravitate you because they're going to see you recognizing people on your team. They're going to want to get on your team. Why? Because you recognize others, guys. Very simple, all right? Number 14 is... you're going to want to create peer pressure. Peer pressure. You guys know exactly what peer pressure is. I ain't got to tell you what peer pressure is. Every single person watching this live has experienced some sort of peer pressure. All right. Take that same peer pressure and put it on your team. Okay. Put that pressure on your team to show up and step up. All right. That's that pressure. Put the pressure on the people that are watching you, let's say do a live or promoting that product to buy your product, right? Put the pressure on them. All right, so that's number 14. Number 15 is create competition. Not create competition, you versus them, but create competition within your team. All right. And it doesn't matter how big your team is. I don't want you guys to get caught up in the mechanics saying, I don't have a big team, I can't do this. You can do this. Okay. It doesn't matter how big the team is. Your team could be 2 people or even 1 person. You can have 1 person on your team. I know everybody that got 1 person on their team. Everybody out there right now got at least 1 person on your team. Why? Because you found out about an opportunity and you thought about somebody immediately and they came on, right? So it doesn't matter how big the team is. Create competition amongst yourself. All right? It's a friendly competition. Create that competition. I'm gonna do this today. Well, I'm gonna do 5 signups today. Well, I'm gonna do 7 signups today. I'm gonna do 10 signups. You know what I'm saying? Create that competition. That's gonna keep you driving. That's gonna keep you moving forward. You know. So competition. Number 16, guys, is create contest. And this is more for your team. This is different from competition. See, what happens is competition puts teams kind of like against each other, right? But what a contest do is contest rewards them for completing a particular task, right? So, for example, the first, I'm gonna give $100 away today for the first person that gets 10 signups, right? For those of you that are watching right now, I'm going to give $100 away for the person that shares this video the most. For the person that reposts this video the most. Right? That's competition. That's a contest. That's rewarding somebody for something they have done, guys. Alright, let's see what we got going on over here. Yep, Alright. Alright, guys, so those are 16 principles that you can go ahead and use and share with your team. And share this on Facebook, guys. Share this in online, work from home groups, make money online groups, entrepreneur groups, marketing groups, affiliate marketing groups, network marketing groups, sales groups, all the groups, guys. Share this video because I could tell you right now, and one of the reasons, guys, that I've been that I was successful in the car business and becoming more and more successful in this marketing business is because I'm always a student of the game. I'm always learning. I'm always educating myself to get better and to take it to the next level. And I don't want to keep this all for myself, guys. I want to be able to share this with you. And hope that you get value, because if I'm learning something and getting better, you're going to be learning something and getting better, and you might not have the resources that I have to go ahead and, let's just say, pay for a course or pay for education. Now, I'm not going to give away the house, but at the same time, I want to give you enough to where you get some value out of it, guys. All right? So, with that being said, I do hope you got some value out of it. Make sure you share it, and I'll see you on the next live. All right? Bye for now.